Hi, welcome. It's time for my campaign update. So, the state of my campaign, the State of the Union and State of the World address for this Sunday. From me, Susan Maud Buchser-Lochocki, a presidential candidate from the 2020, 2024, and potentially the 2028 presidential election. I am still, as you know, a candidate from the 2024 presidential election because we have so much fraud in the system. I have a lawsuit pending with the Supreme Court about the right to register to vote and have your vote counted, and what is constitutional and what is unconstitutional about registering to vote. So I am waiting to hear back, and I have not conceded because of that reason. So I am still a candidate for the 2024 presidential election. And, sometimes it takes time to get the information. So anyway, right now this is part one, and this is state of my campaign. So my campaign is still going on. I'm still putting myself out there online and doing research, planning and organizing things. So there's nothing stopping me. Sometimes I can move forward fast, and then other times personal things come up that I have to deal with, or art things come up that I have to deal with, because I'm also running my artist business too. So, and then sometimes the two worlds collide and become one. Anyway, so campaign-wise, everything is going well. Yeah, I have to plan a few things, but that's more for really the active State of the Union part. I mean, it's also campaign, but it's more State of the Union. So I guess why don't we just go ahead and switch over to State of the Union now. And we still got people, sadly, shooting each other over various things. And so we have domestic terrorism as well as foreign terrorism. And, or at least this is what we're told, it's not acceptable. We can do better. And exactly we gotta work on the individual. And so I have been saying this since 2019, when I came up with my Green Party platform. And here we are, it's almost 26, so we've wasted 6 years. Wasted 6 years. You and I know what needs to be done. We need to take care of our youngest people. We have to give them purpose in life. So that they stop killing each other and harassing each other and doing terrible things to each other. And then people coming from foreign lands too. We have to help them integrate when they do come. Now, of course, we've had some strange open border policies that do need to be changed, and they seem to be being changed. But we need to overhaul the border system. And there shouldn't be a double standard between coming in by plane and coming in by car. And there needs to be more checks and balances on everything. So, excuse me. It's unacceptable that we have more shootings. And my heart breaks for everyone involved, naturally for the people who lost their lives. They are no longer here to participate in our country, in our world, in their families, with their friendships and their loved ones. This is unacceptable. Other people don't have a right to take other people's lives, period. Who gave you that right? Nobody. You just took it. Because why? You're some sort of narcissistic jerk who thinks that you can do these things. Well, it's time to stop that. So, we need to educate our young people about life and treating people with respect and dignity. We need to bring mothers home with mother's pay. We need to pay mothers and train them to be the best moms they can, because your job begins day one when that baby arrives. I mean, it begins before that, but when that baby arrives, you are on duty for 3 months, 7 days a week, for 24 hours. It's a lot. Trust me, I was there once. It's a lot. So, we need you to get the information you need to put the tools into your hands so that you can be the best mom ever. So you don't have to worry about where your next meal is coming from or anything. It is time to worry about you, to take care of our children, our future, our generations coming up. It is really time. Then we need, however, first and foremost, to get rid of corruption and the lies and the cheating. It's not acceptable. We are the United States of America. We have always been a country that inspires. But looking at our history, we haven't always done the right things. But we can still be that country that inspires and do the right things so that we are inspiring the right things. So being peaceful, taking care of our people, these are first and foremost in my mind, in my actions. We need to take care of mothers and children, give children a career that they can fall back on or use and go forward. They need a trade. They need an apprenticeship so they can learn how to become a full adult at the time of becoming an adult. And they also need a Constitution year to learn about their country and their rights as citizens. No longer are we going to keep our citizens in the dark. I'm sorry, Democrats and Republicans, you're fired. You have kept us in the dark for so long, and it's unacceptable anymore. The Constitution starts with the words, "We the people." It doesn't start with the words, "We the Democrats and Republicans." So, you're fired. You've done a lousy job. You've ruined our country. And it's time to take it back. Now, I do realize that when President Trump talks about Make America Great, he doesn't just mean the United States. He means North and South America. And he's trying to do some things in South America. And I get it, I understand it, and I think it's a great idea. You know, South America has been overlooked for a long time, and they're our closest partners. So we should be dealing with them. We should be working together. We should be on the same team. But we're not, and there's lots of friction. And so, you know, this is a good way of going. I approve of working with South America, Latin America, Central America, and getting things going together. Absolutely. The Americas it's a great place to be. We have so many resources, so many good people, so many possibilities, and for a long time they've gone unchecked, unused. Yeah, so it's just time. It's time for the Americas to blossom. Yeah. But again, with all the corruption in the government itself, we our hands have been tied for so long, and with the grip that the Democrats and Republicans have had on our country has been overly strong, and it's time to break ties. It's time to come up with a new way of voting. It's time to include people from other parties and really focus on the people and what the people want, not what the lobbyists want. It's not about the lobbyists. So, my heart goes out to the people who were injured or killed, sadly, in the last shootings that we've had over this supposed peaceful holiday time of Thanksgiving. So let's actually take a moment and have some silence in remembering the people who have lost their lives recently in these terror attacks, and also just remember that life is precious. So may their family and friends and loved ones be able to pick up the pieces and go forward. And we as a nation need to do everything we can to stop these things from happening. It is our job, it is our duty. It doesn't have to be this way. So more of the union. I don't think I have more to add. We need to stay focused on our people. We need to stay focused on getting rid of corruption, a new election, a new constitution. We need to start training and paying mothers to come home. And we need kids to learn a skill, an apprenticeship, like woodworking, iron forging, bakery, auto mechanic, important good skills that can be used by lots, that we all need on a regular basis. Learning how to grow a garden, working in a flower shop, working in a grocery store. These are all important jobs that need to be taken seriously. And talking about grocery stores, the food quality is poor. We need to remove corn syrup and fructose syrup from the ingredients on many items. I am just seeing it everywhere, and it is and was the beginning of the downfall of the health of our citizens. So it's time to go back to using whatever we were using in the traditional way of preserving things. Corn syrup is not the thing to use. It is poisoning us all, I'm sorry to say. So, we got a lot of work in front of us, but the U.S. has been a country who has picked itself up and moved forward from many moments in time, and this is just another one. So we can do it. We do have robots coming, and that's why we need to act now. And my plan was already available 6 years ago. That it's still not being implemented is beyond my grasp of reality, because as soon as I put it out there, everybody knew it was the direction our country needed to go. It solves so many problems. And I'm not the only one who knows it. But for whatever reason, it's still not being implemented. And this is a tragedy. So the Democrats and Republicans want us to be miserable. They want everything to stay the same and continue. And it's not acceptable. Absolutely not acceptable. And I guess that's where I'll end right now. I am in shock with what they have arranged for us and demand that we live with this lifestyle. Not anymore. Okay, so I am Susan Maud Buchser-Lochocki, a presidential candidate, and I have a website, susan4usa.com. That's Susan, the number 4usa.com. And don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel or page wherever you are. And I'm working on the plan of Mother's Pay and how that's going to work. So I hope maybe by next weekend I'll have something to discuss then about that. Okay? And the next video is part 2, but really part 3, State of the World. Okay. Thanks for stopping by. See you in part 2.